A neighbour living just one door down from Friday's gas explosion in Christchurch says he and his wife narrowly escaped being injured. 5 still remain in hospital, 1 in a critical but stable condition after the blast, which has left 5 neighbouring homes uninhabitable. Conan Young visited the badly damaged home of Barry Hobson, who left his house along with his wife just 20 minutes before the explosion.
The first thing you notice when walking up Barry Hobson's pathway at number 5 Marble Court is a large concrete roofing tile lodged at right angles in his lawn. It's come from the epicentre of the blast, one door down at number 9, one of hundreds of tiles sent high in the air by the explosion before plummeting to earth, smashing into roofs and onto surrounding yards. Mr Hobson says 20 minutes beforehand he decided to visit his daughter. His wife just happened to join him.
19 out of 20 times she's at home, and this particular day she decided to come for a ride with me, so she wasn't home, so she was very lucky. Like if Kate had been home and putting the washing out, she would have been bombarded with all that rubble.
The Hobsons' home has sustained major damage, including gibboard that's been blown off walls and ceilings, and windows and doors that have been ripped out of the walls, frames and all, and now lean out at precarious angles. Today's the first time they've had a chance to have a good look around the place.
We got in on Saturday, we got a police escort in here because I'm on medication. I had to get my medication, and so we got in only for about, and got a few clothes. We're only allowed in here for 5-10 minutes, and it was someone else's turn.
They're now waiting for a structural engineer to come through and decide if their house can be repaired. It's not the first time the Hobsons have had to leave their home. The 2010 and 2011 earthquakes also forced them to move on.
We were a red zone, we lost our house, and we decided we'd come over the other side of town on a nice flat level playing field, not knowing that the house too long was going to blow up. So I don't know what else can happen to us.
Faye McGill lives at the end of Marble Court. Despite extensive damage inside, her and her husband were allowed to return to their home. Memories of Friday, when she was at home looking after her granddaughter, are still fresh in her mind.
It rained the bats and shingle, and it was just like, initially I thought with the noise, a plane's come down with that real boom, and I think a lot of us thought that. And little one just said, "What's that, Nana?" And I just said, "It's a wind." But it wasn't a wind. It was incredible.
Faye's husband, John, had his own lucky escape.
The windows had all popped out, and it rained glass and shingle, which came through the house. And where John would be sitting, a piece of glass like that came through, and it's cut all into the leather couch. So it would have hurt him quite massively, but it was just, there must have been an angel looking after us to be sitting somewhere else.
Mrs McGill didn't know the people who lived in the house that exploded well, but she would often wave to them if she was passing by.
Lovely woman. I do a lot of walking. A lovely woman. I don't know who else was in the house.
The cordon is now down around Marble Court, but the home where the blast occurred is still fenced off. Fire, police and WorkSafe investigators were seen by RNZ poring over what's left of the house as they try to establish what caused the explosion. RNZ has contacted the lawyer for the gas fitter who carried out the work on the property the day before, but has yet to receive a reply. Kei o te tahi aho, mō te hōtaka o te ahi, ko Conan Young tēnei.